Hello friends, have a nice day. This is Professor Dr. G.S. Vajire from Department of Electronics, Sri Shivaji College of Arts, Commerce and Science, Akola. Friends, today's topic for discussion is frequency modulation. For your proper understanding, let's go through the definition of frequency modulation. In frequency modulation, the frequency of high frequency carrier signal is varied in accordance with the instantaneous value of modulating signal, keeping the amplitude and phase of carrier signal constant. So, another method of superimposing of information signals onto a carrier signal is frequency modulation, in which the modulating signal varies the frequency of carrier wave or carrier signal. Now in this figure, this first it is modulating signal, second is carrier signal, and third one this is frequency modulated signal. And as per our definition, we are going to change the frequency of this carrier signal in accordance with the amplitude of modulating signal. So these two changes we have to indicate in third as a frequency modulated signal. In this figure, try to concentrate on modulating signal at the particular instant t0. So at this instant, the amplitude of modulating signal is average. So on this average value, the carrier signal frequency is not going to change. So it is exactly its mean frequency or average frequency. So that the frequency modulated signal, it is not going to change with frequency at this particular instant. So at this t0 instant, the frequency of carrier signal and the frequency of FM signal both are having same value. If we come to second value at instant t1, then here we can see that the amplitude of modulating signal is maximum. So the frequency at this instant of this carrier signal, it is going to change with maximum value, and this maximum value it is going to represent in this FM signal. So at this instant, the frequency is having very high value. If we come to next point at instant t2, again here the amplitude is at moderate or average value. So the frequency of carrier signal at this particular instant, at this instant actually in the FM signal, it is not going to change, and it is same as in case of carrier signal. Next, if we come to this t3 value, so at this instant actually the amplitude of modulating signal is minimum. That's why at this particular instant the frequency of FM signal, it is going to change at minimum value, and that's why it is shown like this, which is having a minimum value of frequency. And likewise, the frequency of this FM signal, it is going to change in accordance with the amplitude of modulating signal. So in brief, we can say whenever there is high value of modulating signal, then there is high value of frequency. Whenever there is low value of modulating signal, then there is low value of frequency change in FM signal, and likewise it is going to happen in same manners. This is the same diagram showing the same effect, which is taken from different book. In this case also, the effects are shown as whenever there is high value of modulating signal, at that instant there is high frequency, and whenever there is low value of modulating signal, then at that instant there is low value of frequency in FM signal. So this low value, it is indicated as minimum frequency. This high value, it is indicated as maximum frequency, and whenever there is this kind of average value, then there is average frequency in case of FM signal. Now come to the expression for frequency modulation. The modulating signal is represented by EM equals to capital EM into sine omega m t. Let us take this equation 1, and similar way the carrier signal is represented by EC equals to capital EC into sine omega ct plus theta. So here this bracket value omega ct plus theta we can indicate by the symbol phi. So the equation becomes EC equals to capital EC into sine phi. Let us take this equation 2. Now in this equation, capital EC is taken as amplitude of carrier signal. This omega ct, which is equals to 2 pi fc, it is angular frequency of the carrier signal. This fc, it is taken as the frequency of carrier, which is called as center frequency, and this theta, this is initial phase of the carrier signal. Now as per the definition, the frequency modulation signal mathematically is given by equation 3, which is as EFM equals to capital EC into sine omega ct minus m into cos omega mt. Of course, this expression is given by factorizing and making use of trigonometry. So this equation 3, this is an expression for FM wave. By solving further this expression using Bessel's function, we can get EFM equals to capital EC into J0 into MF into sine omega ct plus J1 into MF into sine omega c plus omega mt minus sine omega c minus omega mt plus J2 into MF into sine omega c plus 2 omega mt minus sine omega c minus 2 omega mt plus J3 into MF into sine omega c plus 3 omega mt minus sine omega c minus 3 omega mt plus we can get infinite number of terms. So let us take this as equation number 4. Now let us try to draw frequency spectrum of this FM wave. Now from above equation, it is clear that the FM wave consists of carrier signal and infinite number of bands, we can say side bands, which are separated by the frequency omega m, or in other language we can say frequency FM, which is modulating frequency. If we observe above equation, then we find that there are various frequency bands. Like first, it is sine omega ct, this is carrier signal frequency band. Then second, this is sine omega c plus omega mt, which is upper side band. This next is omega c minus omega mt, this is lower side band. Again in next term, it is sine omega c plus twice omega m. This band we can say at second upper side band. In same way, this next term, it contains omega c minus 2 omega m. This is second lower side band. In same way, this is next upper side band. Again in next term, it is next third lower side band, and likewise we can take number of side bands as shown in this equation. So in order to show this number of infinite side bands in this frequency spectrum, we have shown here as in center there is a carrier signal with frequency Fc. On right side there is first USB, that means upper side band. On left side there is first LSB. Again on right side there is second upper side band. Again there is third upper side band, there is next upper side band, and likewise there are number of infinite upper side band. In same way, there is next or second lower side band, then next is third lower side band, next is fourth lower side band, and in same way there are number of lower side bands in left side. So in this way we can say in frequency spectrum of FM there are infinite number of side bands with separation of frequency FM, and FM is frequency of modulating signal. Now in this diagram we have tried to show the animation of AM as well as FM signals. In first case, this is modulating signal. Now second diagram, this is indicating animation of amplitude modulation, and in third waveform, this is animation of frequency modulation. If we see carefully, at any instant the amplitude of modulating signal is high, then at that particular value there is high value of amplitude modulated signal, and of course in case of FM signal there is high value of frequency. So we can say that whenever there is high value of modulating signal, at that particular instant in AM there is high value of amplitude of carrier signal, and in same way in frequency modulated signal there is high value of frequency of carrier signal. So this animation you can see so that you will get proper understanding of amplitude modulation and frequency modulation. So let us stop here today. Thank you very much.